Oh my God, I gotta do that interview. Jeez. Hey, this is Sebastian Bach, and you are on the internet at May the Rock Be With You. Stay tuned.
Sebastian Bach.
Yes.
Welcome to Australia.
How you doing, buddy?
Good man, and welcome to May the Rock Be With You finally.
Oh, that I like this site.
Yeah, thank you. See?
May the Bach be with you.
That's the one.
That's it.
That's great, and we have talked a number of times now, so it's great to actually reconnect.
Cool.
Now, when we spoke last, it was only about a month ago. You were about to get married. You are now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's my chick over there in that bed.
There you go.
Get your own fucking chick.
How is married life thus far, man?
It was fun last night.
Says that part.
Yeah. Well, we had a really good time last night.
Excellent. Yes. Enjoying the honeymoon. Now, of course, you're not just here for your honeymoon. You're here to play some shows for us.
Yep.
Figured out how you're going to do the shows yet? What's going to happen on the night?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what songs to put in the set, and I don't know if we're gonna do Back in the Saddle. I'm getting a lot of requests for that in Australia.
Yeah.
People really like that one, so we might do that.
Let's do that. Now, you've always got such energy and enthusiasm on stage. What is it that keeps you motivated to keep doing this?
Just the music. That's a cliche, but I love the music. Like, it's my whole life, really. I mean, I think about music all the time, and I collect it, and it's like I escape into it. And it's like my escape is my job. So that works out pretty good.
Nice. Now, my first time seeing you guys was at Culpan in Melbourne.
Wow.
In 93 with Skid Row. What do you remember about that?
I remember how hot it was. Oh. It was like 100 degrees. And I think I did the show in my boxer shorts, if I remember correctly.
Well, I remember you
actually. Yes, I was getting to that. And then at the end, my drummer de-pantsed me in front of the whole country.
Mm. And then that big dust storm came over and the rainstorm came over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot about that.
A long time ago. It was a good show.
Yeah.
Now, I want to delve a bit more into the book we were talking about.
Okay.
So, 18 and Life on Skid Row.
Yes.
You didn't talk about how far it went. Does it go all the way back to the start? Or is it only during the period?
Yeah. It goes even into my family history.
Oh, cool.
About my dad. And a lot about my dad, because my dad had a lot to do with who I am.
Okay.
And he's a big part of the story, actually. And it's also focusing on, like, my childhood, because I was, like, the lead singer of my choir when I was 8 years old. And that's what really got me into singing. So there's all that, and then, the time before we made it in Skid Row, and then making it, and how different it was to go from just being, 5 dudes to like real rock stars and touring the world and making money and getting into fights and shit.
How far does it go? When does it stop? Does it go into now, or do you stop basically after the Skid Row period?
Well, luckily, I just got married on August 22nd, so the best chapter is going to be the last chapter.
There you go.
So that's cool.
Awesome. Let's jump back to touring. So what have you got plans for the remainder of the year? Leave Australia? What happens next?
I have to finish my book. It's a boring answer, but that's what I have to do. I'm on a deadline. I'm also on a deadline for my next record, so I have to do a book and a record.
You said you weren't going to do a record last time, so you weren't sure about that.
I have a manager. His name's Rick Sales. And the reason you have a manager is to help you with your career and guide you. And he said, dude, you have to do a new record now. It's a great timing. And I feel like I've done a lot of records. That's the way I feel. But I trust Rick's judgment. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, he said, you're putting out a book, you put out a record at the same time as the book. He goes, this is good for your career. This is a good plan. Right. So I'm following his advice. To me, it seems crazy to do all of that at once, but I'm lucky. I'm fucking lucky to be doing this.
Yeah, man. So you haven't obviously got any songs in the works or anything yet?
Well, I don't know if I do. There's 2 songs that I've heard that I want to sing. One was written by DJ Ashba.
Mm-hmm.
He played it for me back in 2010 when we were on tour, Guns N' Roses. He goes, listen to this. And I'll never forget. He put it on my head. He wrote it for Axl to be in Guns. It's the most badass fucking riff. One of the coolest songs I've ever heard. I haven't heard it since then, but I never forgot how much I loved it. And he's not in Guns N' Roses anymore. So there's one song that I do want to say, but I don't even know if I can have that. DJ, I gotta call you. But that's one song. And then my guitar player Devin Bronson on Give 'Em Hell sent me one riff that I could definitely sing over.
All
but
right.
that's where it stands. There's, you know,
See what happens.
I'm just. It seems like so much work.
You love working though, don't you?
It's just so. You don't understand how much fucking torture it is. But anyways, it's great.
All right, you gonna work with Bob Marlett again?
What?
Bob Marlett.
I don't know. Bob, man, he helps me write songs. He really does. He helps me with the hooks. I don't know if I'm going to work with him again because I just did like 2 albums back to back with him. Maybe I will. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
I'm really dying to make a record that sounds like the records of the 70s that I always listen to.
Cool.
I don't know if that's possible. But you know what? I got to give props to Judas Priest and Black Sabbath. The Black Sabbath 13 record inspired me to... That sounds like an old album to me.
Yep.
Like the sound of it, the vocals, the drums, the guitars. And then I got the new Judas Priest recently, Redeemer of Souls, and there's 3 tunes on there that fucking destroy my brain. Like I love them so much.
Yep.
And one of them is March of the Damned, is one of the best Priest tunes I think I've ever heard. And when I'm listening to that, I'm going, dude, you can do it. I mean, just fucking do it. Like, you can do it. It's just that I just put really so much in it, Give 'Em Hell. I really did. Like, getting Duff and John Five and Steve Stevens, assembling those players on one record. I go, how the fuck am I going to top that?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
who am I going to get? Eddie Van Halen and, like... Who am I going to get?
Eddie Van Halen.
I think he's busy.
Now, you're very active on social media, very active, which is great. How important is that in this day and age to be out there doing that?
I look at my social media as a rock magazine. That's the way I look at it. When I was a kid, I would buy Cream and Circus, Kerrang! A long time ago. And that's how we got our information, decades ago. So when I look at my websites, I want it to feel like that, like circus.
Yeah.
So because that doesn't exist. So I try to make it look kind of like that and feel like that and block fucking assholes, which is, boring, but, I spent a lot of time blocking people. You look like a girl. Dude, come up with some new fucking material. You don't think I've fucking heard that? You think that hurts me? Like that I look like a... Wow, there's an original put down. Fuck. You really went all out coming up with that one. You look like a girl. Block.
Yep.
I know I do. Everybody knows it. Fuck. It's been like that forever.
Never stop doing it, please.
It's true, though. It's like, I know I look like a girl. I used to get told that in the playground. So you're not telling me anything I don't know, okay?
Now, when we talk, you talked about your love of Marvel movies. Mm-hmm. And I know I have the same thing. But I want to turn it around. You've acted, you've dabbled. If you had the chance to portray a Marvel superhero, who would you want to be?
Probably Thor.
Damn right. That's what I was thinking.
Because I'm Norwegian. I got kick-ass long blonde hair and a fucking hammer to build things with.
I was thinking that. I'm like, that'd be cool. You should. Why don't you do that?
Why do you think I say that in all my interviews? Hello, Broadway star, Gilmore Girls. I know how to do this. Hello, Marvel. Hello.
We'll get them involved. All right, man. Let's predict the future. We did it this year. You said you were going to get married. In 2016. Mm-hmm. Not the book, not the album. Sebastian Bach will. What else are you going to do?
Go to sleep.
He's going to have a rest.
No. It's all about the live thing now. They're trying to put together a U.S. tour for next summer, and they were talking about possibly putting the Cat House Live Festival
Yeah.
on the road, which I would definitely be into.
Bring that here, man.
Well, I
Speak to Ricky. Get him.
I'm here. What do you mean?
No, bring the cat house thing. That was great.
Well, you get to talk to him about that.
All right.